Ladies, if you're wondering how to dress for your next interview, stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to dress for success. Hey y'all, it's Myra from A Life After a Layoff, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to dress for the interview. For the guys, don't worry, I'm working on a separate video for y'all, but today we are going to be covering women's clothing. If you're wondering where Brian is, I'm actually stepping in because he's feeling a little under the weather, and besides, I have way better fashion sense than he does. So let's talk about how you dress for the interview. When you're in an interview setting, you want to feel your most confident. So I want to give you some inspiration and ideas on how to dress in order to make the best impression on your interviewer. In this video, we're going to cover different body styles, different outfits. I will get to another video covering hair and makeup on another date, but this one is strictly going to be about clothing. In general, you're going to want to stick to neutrals when you are planning your outfit for your interview. You're going to want to choose clothing that flatters your body type because that's going to make you feel confident. And when you feel confident, you're going to interview better. I am an avid believer in affordable fashion, and when you are choosing your interview outfit, you do not have to spend a fortune. All the pieces that I'm going to share with you today are pretty much under the $50 mark, and if you are in an unemployed situation, we all know that you need your dollars to stretch. I'm going to be sharing with you multiple pieces from different retailers, and I chose these mainly because of the cost, but they are very nice pieces that you can ace your interview in as well. If you're going into an interview setting and you're unsure of how to dress, ask your interviewer what is appropriate. In certain industries, there's an expectation for more formal attire. Some of those industries are finance, law, and higher education. But again, it's always best to check with your interviewer beforehand so that you're not overdressed or underdressed. The pieces that I'm showing you today should be pretty safe in most situations. And of course, these are just starting points. This is inspiration, so feel free to adjust as you see fit. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first off, I have a fitted blazer. I have it in a lighter color because I feel like it's a little less stuffy than doing just the black on black. It gives you a chance to show a little bit of personality and style while staying kind of true to the neutral zone. In an interview, you don't want to do too many loud colors. It's fun to show your personality, but in the interview process, you definitely want to stay professional and kind of as clean cut as you can get. So first, I would make sure that your blazer is fitted perfectly. You're gonna wanna make sure the shoulders are not too low and not too high. You want that inseam to be right where your shoulders are. You also don't want your sleeves to be too long or too short. You don't want them coming all the way down to your hand because that's not really professional, and you don't want them too high up either. So you want to look for a fit similar to this. And then I finish by buttoning it up. This one only has one button, and that is perfectly fine, or you can get one that has several buttons. This is just kind of inspiration on what to look for. With this light linen colored outfit, I went ahead and paired it with a simple black top. The black and the light together kind of keeps it neutral, it keeps it fresh and fun, and I paired it with some black heels as well. A pair of good black pumps are going to be your best friend in not only your interview setting, but your work environment as well. I have several outfits that I'm going to show you today, and these shoes actually go with all of them. That's what I love about a good pair of black pumps. You can wear them with pretty much anything. You don't have to go as high as mine are either. Mine are somewhere between 4 or 5 inches, but you can definitely go lower. Anything at least an inch, I would say, will make you feel polished and professional. I'm gonna go ahead and link this outfit and all the rest down below, but just remember, this is kind of just inspiration and just to get a baseline of what to look for and what's gonna work for you. This complete outfit is about $100. This jacket is $34, and I'm not sure on the price of the skirt. I will link it down below though, and this top is somewhere in the 20s. So it's definitely affordable if you are looking for an affordable option. All right, so I did check, and that last outfit came to a total of $80. So that was for all 3 pieces, which is pretty affordable in order to get that entire set. So next up we have this dress. This dress is probably another one of my favorites. I hope I don't say that this whole time. Now, what I love about this dress is it is a classic pencil dress. It is in a neutral color. You definitely want to stay neutrals, like I said before. Olive greens, navies, grays, khakis, tans, whites, blacks. I would stay in that zone. This one I love because of the shape. It has the little belt at the waist to kind of cinch you in and give you that hourglass figure. And then it also has the cap sleeves. Now the cap sleeves are appropriate because they are covering the shoulder, but you don't want to go sleeveless in this case. For an interview, you definitely want to make sure your shoulders are covered. If you are not comfortable with showing this much, you can always throw on a blazer. I'll show you how it looks like with a black blazer in a minute, but this one follows the exact same rules as the skirt that I previously showed. It is down to about an inch above my knees, and it is form fitted but not too tight. It is the pencil style. You can always look for A-line as well. Just make sure you follow those same rules of not going too high above the knee. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, there's kind of a trend with the neckline as well. I'm staying pretty high up. You don't want to go too low and accidentally reveal anything. So this is a time to be appropriate and professional. We're going to keep the neckline pretty high. So that is what I did with this one. And I just really like this dress. This dress right here is $35. So proof again that you don't have to spend a fortune in order to look great for your interview. All right, here's the same dress with a black blazer, and I think it looks great as well. So if you want to cover up more of your arms, you can always add this piece. This is also just a great layering piece in general. So if you want more colors or more texture, this is a great way of doing it. It also ties in with the shoes as well, and it's still super professional. Okay, so up until now, we've done pretty much only pencil style, so I wanted to incorporate another style as well. This is going to be an A-line style. A-line is going to be a little bit of a looser fit. It's going to go away from the body versus hugging the body. It's just a really good dress. It has a high neckline, it covers the arms, it's not too form-fitting on the body, and it is 1 inch above the knee. This is probably the most forgiving style that you can find. And I love it. I feel like you're totally safe in this dress, and it's professional. I love the pattern on it, and you feel comfortable in it. So this is another option as well. Okay, so here is another look. This one is a pretty classic staple look that you've probably seen time and time again. It is just a pair of black pants with a white top and a black blazer. I kind of changed it up a little with this one though because of the style of the pants and the type of blazer. These are more of like a skinny style. It's not going to be your traditional like bootleg or flare. Those are appropriate as well as long as they fit you correctly. So something that's really important that I want to touch on is the fit of your clothes. Especially when it comes to a suit or a pant and blazer set, you want to make sure that the fit is correct. You don't want to be swimming in it, but you also don't want it to be too small. You don't want your pants to be too long. If you need to get them hemmed, get them hemmed. If they're too short, try to bring the hem down or get a new pair of pants. Same thing with the blazer as before. You want to make sure that shoulder is where it is and they're not too long or too short and the fit is just right. In this case, you can either wear the blazer open like this or you can button it. So I'm wearing the same top again because I want to show you a go-to outfit of mine. I've actually worn this for several interviews myself. This is probably what I reach for the most. It's going to be your classic black pencil skirt with a black blazer and a white top. This is the same blazer that I had on earlier that I showed you. This one's a 3/4 length. You can do long sleeve as well. And then the skirt is the same thing, pencil skirt right above the knee. You can go below or above, and with the black pumps as well. This is a classic go-to look. I feel like everybody knows this look. It works for so many different body types, and you can just pretty much feel confident and know that it's appropriate no matter what your setting calls for. I'm loving this look because it's different. It's not something that you would normally think of when interviewing, but it's totally appropriate, and I think it's a breath of fresh air to the normal suit. This is going to be very figure flattering. This is going to work for so many different body types. It's going to make you feel confident in a skirt without feeling too exposed. I love the pleating on it. I think it is gorgeous. I love the length to it. It's not too much. You still show a little bit of ankle, but you are in a skirt and you feel confident. I tied it together with a simple black top. These are just little puff sleeves. Anything could work though, as long as it is professional and clean cut. So you could even do like a white button down with this. I would show a little bit of arm if I was doing such a long skirt. So I wouldn't have a complete long sleeve with this, but you could do that as well. Okay, so here's our next look. It is very simple. It's pretty much the same style of dress that I showed earlier in green. It's very similar, but it is in black. I like to do just a plain black dress with a black blazer. So this dress though, something to keep in mind, it is a strapless dress. This is not appropriate, so don't show up to an interview without a blazer. So I always love to put a blazer over it, but once you add the blazer, it makes it totally appropriate. I love this one because it's not as tight to the body as well, so it gives you a little bit more of a looser fit, more of like an A-line style, so you can feel very confident in it no matter what figure you are. All right, now this look is another example of a fun twist. This is actually a jumpsuit. What I love about this option is it's also different and unique as well. So this is just a plain black jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are totally appropriate as long as they're done right. So this one has some wide legs on it, which are really in style right now. It also has a bow at the waist to kind of cinch you in. What I don't necessarily like as much about this one is it is a little bit low cut. I would not go this low for interview purposes. So I'd look for something that is a little bit higher up. This one also is sleeveless, so I put a blazer on as well to cover up my arms. If you find one that does have sleeves on it, you don't have to do the blazer as long as it seems professional enough. You can use your own judgment for that. But if you feel like it needs to be taken the next level up, you can always just throw on a blazer. I could have also done a white one with this, but I think for the sake of keeping it very professional and classy, I like the black on black look paired with a simple black pump as well. All right, and that is gonna wrap up today's video. All of these outfits are going to be linked down below, but please look at this video as simply inspiration. If you found any value, please give this video a thumbs up. That helps others find the content they're looking for. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Also, if you are interested in affordable fashion, I do have an Instagram profile that you can go ahead and follow along if you like. I will leave that down below as well. I hope that you were able to find some tips and tricks and find something that can suit you and make you feel comfortable and confident in your next interview. You don't have to spend a fortune to look fabulous. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye. All right, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Why'd I do that? Okay. All right, and that is gonna wrap up today's video. Fortune to look fabulous. And with all the in certain industries, there's an expectation for more formal wear. Some of those industries are industries like finance, law, law.